Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the boutique edition Breitling Chronomat 44 Breitling Jet Team limited edition of 500 pieces. You can see and you can purchase this Breitling black steel aviation themed limited edition on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with accessories included in the sale, high resolution images, and naturally complete pricing details for this Breitling limited edition. Now, this is an interesting watch because it takes a very different tact than the so-called Breitling for Bentley look that's become pervasive even outside of the co-branded Bentley line in the Breitling catalog. What you have is what Breitling describes as black steel. It's a DLC-coated stainless steel case that has many of the qualities of a hard coating, essentially scratch resistant unless severely insulted by blows, scratches, and scuffs that would quite honestly leave a bigger mark on your wrist than the watch. So it has quite a stable finish and is combined with a 44mm case, not inclusive of the crowns, pushers, or crown guards. So the 44mm is across the broad of the black steel case from 9 o'clock to 3. In terms of thickness, this is a thick watch, 17mm thick. It rides high above the wrist, and from lug to lug, a robust 54mm, so it is broad across the wrist. This is a little bit more of a jumbo jet than a F-18. Nevertheless, this aviation-themed timepiece does wear relatively compact. Now, the thing about the watch is that the lugs do nicely wrap around the wrist. At their extremity, they turn down rather sharply, and then the strap itself, while close hewn to the flank of the case and creating a very integrated all-black aesthetic, nevertheless, it does pull straight down. It isn't like some conforming straps that want to flare out and create virtual diameter. This is an easy watch to wear on a small wrist for a 44mm Breitling. I would say lower limit for comfortable and secure wear, probably 15 centimeters in circumference. But the strap itself is superb. Now, you'll note on the underside, there's a scalloped portion that allows sweat, grit, and moisture to escape the wrist on hot days. It has plenty of thickness and weight to keep it secure on the wrist. This is not a fragile strap. You'll also note that it features the ability to cut it for close sizing, and this strap remains uncut. It also has a single fold deployant clasp. Now, this has a couple of cool tricks. First, twin trigger release, such that it can't accidentally pop open. This is an upgrade from Breitling's previous clamshell designs. There's also a push button function on the underside that allows you to micro-adjust the length to size to suit. Again, you can't always cut the strap when you need to size down in cold weather or periods of inactivity, but thanks to the push button system, you can simply slide it in and out and micro-adjust on the fly with no intervention of a jeweler. Now, the Breitling Jet Team is the themed and company-owned exhibition squadron of the Breitling manufacturer, best described as a Swiss privately owned Blue Angels. Tribute is paid to the squadron at 12 o'clock on the dial in the form of its insignia, and it's paired with an all-black look punctuated by signal yellow highlights, which are quite attractive. So the look of the watch is distinctive. If you're into aviation, you're probably into the idea of the Breitling Jet Team, and the co-branding is subtle, so even if you aren't, this is still a handsome watch that can be worn with pride. Now, again, although the Chronomat series is aviation-themed and aviation-inspired, this watch features a unidirectional bezel, a constant seconds indicator at 9 o'clock, screw-down crowns, 500-meter water resistance, and of course, what does all that equate to? Well, it equates to an ISO 6425 compliant dive watch. So though it is a pilot's-themed timepiece, and it has strong credentials in that respect, this limited edition of 500 is also appropriate for those who prefer water wings. Now, it does feature all of the Chronomat hallmarks in the modern era, the rider tabs on the bezel that make it easier to grip when your hands are gloved, sweaty, or wet. It features the dome-style crown. Of course, it features the chronograph layout that essentially heralds Breitling's signature complication. Breitling has a glorious history of chronograph movement innovation, and in the modern era, with the B01 caliber housed herein, Breitling has rejuvenated its relevance as a manufacturer, especially of chronographs. You can see the distinctive caseback that also pays tribute to the squadron, and underneath that, the Breitling caliber B01, 70-hour power reserve, automatic winding. It is a vertical clutch column wheel chronograph, so it has all of the refinements you expect in high-end horology. The column wheel for crisp function actuation, the vertical clutch for smooth operation, plus with the vertical clutch architecture you can leave the mechanism engaged with no additional wear and tear on the movement. And of course, Constructed all in-house by Breitling, the B01 is an impressive machine and one that continues to grow better with every single year. This being a recent addition to the Breitling catalog, you're getting the best of the best. A recent limited edition in virtually unworn condition with the latest version of the 47-joule in-house automatic winding B01 chronograph caliber. You can see this combination of monstrous machine on the outside, micro machine on the inside, and aviation themed limited edition on our website.